If you know it, sing along.
Actually, I remember. I know you have that awesome. What is it, like the voiceover for the record and stuff that you play on the show, which is really cool. And one of the songs on there is Mask, and I'll go ahead and play that. It lends itself good to acoustic, which when you're writing a song, especially in the band setting, you're not really. Some of them don't lend as well to acoustic, but that one does. And I've lost my pick. Oh. How did I do that? I'm sitting here.
I got a toothpick. Will that work?
Yeah, this one will work.
That'll work, yeah. I'm not picky.
You're not picky about your
with
picks.
picks. Ah. All right. Goes like this.
That sounded like a little funk.
It's Mike Vargovich from Avalon Landing. Check him out September 4th over at the Boulevard Pool.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun show. I will definitely be there.
Cool.
What time is it?
Show starts at 8 o'clock.
No, I mean right now.
What time is it right now? What is it? 5:20? Hey, I was close. Yeah, show's at 8 o'clock. 3 bands on the bill, I believe. We'll probably go on around 10. Tickets through us are free, so we will have them. AvalonLandingMusic.com, also Facebook, Twitter, and like I said, will leave some with you. So if people wanted to, if it's cool, if people wanted to contact you cool, as well, yeah. You'll have them.
He should have been on Battle of the Bands.
No, they're way too good for.
No, I'm just saying, he's better than.
They would have lost. They already know who they want to win over there, so.
Oh.
Anyway, it's the.
Probably wasn't who I voted for.
I can tell you who it is. I'll announce it right now.
Oh, boy.
It's the Rock and Comedy Show. I'm going to send this one out to my friend who is in the hospital right now recovering from an operation yesterday. Found out he had stage 3 throat cancer.
Wow.
And he had surgery yesterday. Everything seems to be going very well, but he's now recovering. So Martin, this is one of Martin's own songs. There he is with Long Way Up.
Where's your emergency? I think there's somebody in my house. I don't know who.
regret. Deep down, you know it's killing me. I lost control. You sold your soul. You're crying out, but I can't see. Who can you trust with all of your lust? I wanna stand inside you, head in mind. Try to walk away, but he'd like to stay. A way out you're never gonna find. No love lost in a forbidden playground. Temptation's gotta find a way. Counting the cost in a forbidden playground. Ain't no going back to yesterday. He's after you, you can't get away. The price of lust is the debt you pay. No turning back, you know the deed is done. On Judgment Day, it's gonna come. Who can you trust with all of your lust? I wanna stand aside you, head in mind. You don't want him to stay, but he'll never walk away. Looking for a way out that you're never gonna find. No love lost in a forbidden playground. Temptation's gotta find a way. Counting the cost in a forbidden playground. Ain't no going back to yesterday. All bets off in a forbidden playground. You should've turned around, you should've walked away. No love lost in a forbidden playground. You know your guilt is here to stay. Trust with your kind of lust. I wanna stand aside you, head in mind. Try to walk away, but he'd like to stay. A way out you're never gonna find. No love lost in a forbidden playground. Temptation's gotta find a way. Counting the cost in a forbidden playground. Ain't no going back to yesterday. All bets off in a forbidden playground. You should've turned around, you should've walked away. No love lost in a forbidden playground. You know your guilt is here to stay. All bets off in a forbidden playground. 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 All bets off in a forbidden playground.
It's time for the Rockin' Comedy Show news. It's the news that matters to somebody, somewhere. Actually, it's not really news, and it really doesn't matter all that much. But we're gonna read it anyway. Because if you don't hear our news, it really won't affect your life all that much. But it's pretty darn entertaining. So sit back, because here comes something that resembles the news.
We're back, everybody. It is time for the news on the Rockin' Comedy Show. We've got just a few stories, and then we're going to turn things over at 6 o'clock to the guys over there at the Nerds and Beer podcast. So check them out. A lot of fun. A lot of great shows on Rockin' Comedy Radio, like the Who Asked You Show live Fridays at 6. We've also got other great shows on there, like the 40 Ounce of Horror podcast, We've got the Circle Jerks podcast and more. So tune in and check it out. We've also got some great comedy and music, local music that runs all day long on Rockin' Comedy Radio. But right now on the news, Larry, how much would you give for your left nut?
For my left nut, I don't know, $35,000.
Wow, you must have read that story.
I saw it. I'm thinking I'm sitting on about 70,000.
Yeah, donate a testicle. The payout for this is $35,000.
Would you do it?
You know,
I would at this point in my life.
Yeah,
at my
I don't
age,
think I don't think at 42 I'm gonna have kids. So
I'm 46 and I don't think I got none right now. But you know.
But anyway, they did a study and actually, so donate a testicle. The payout's $35,000 if you want to help science community and line your pockets with a little bit of money. There are some unconventional ways to do this by selling your body to science. Below is a list of found of the 5 most creative ways to make money by selling your body. And if it rings on the air, you got to answer it.
Oh, you want me to answer it?
Oh,
This is
you got to
Pee Wee
answer
Herman.
it.
I have to answer it. All right, hold on.
Here, no, you got to do it this way. You got to put it on speaker.
Hold on just a second. I got to put you on speaker here. Hold on. Where do I plug in?
That is the official Rockin' Comedy Show rule if you are doing the show.
Hello. Can you hear?
Hello?
Okay. Well, you answered on the air while I'm doing a radio show, so you are now live on the Rockin' Comedy Show, which you have been formally called out to do the ALS Bucket Challenge tomorrow at Abbey Road Crossing down on Fremont.
Can you hold on? I'm getting a call.
What's up, brother? You gonna do it?
He said he was getting a call. He hung up.
He really did hang up. He's a chicken.
You don't put him on speaker.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, we'll hear him
He
perfectly.
won't call back.
Who is that?
Pee Wee. He won't call back now.
Why?
He's scared.
He's scared of the challenge?
Yeah, well, he's scared we're gonna say something on the radio. He doesn't know what he's in for. He hung up.
Oh, that's funny. That's what he gets for calling.
Absolutely.
And interrupting the news.
I hope it was something good.
You can sell your blood plasma. The payout's $20 to $50 per donation.
I've done that before.
I have not. Donate your reproductive cells. The payout for an egg is $5,000 to $10,000 per donation.
Ain't got none of them.
The payout for sperm is $30 to $200.
No comment.
You've done that.
I've made a few donations.
Here's one. Lay in bed for 70 days straight. The payout for this, $18,000.
I got close, but I didn't get paid for mine.
NASA uses this procedure to simulate some of the changes that occur in an astronaut's body when going through space. Weightless during the flight, NASA will pay you to stay in bed for 70 days, 24 hours a day. You need to make sure you're mentally prepared to spend 70 days in bed. Not everybody is comfortable with that. Not everybody can tolerate an extended time in bed. But remember, the payout for this is $18,000.
But you got to poop in the pan and everything.
Yeah, you can't get out of the bed.
Can't get out of the
Yeah.
bed. Nah, I don't know. 18,000. That would be pretty funny. So.
Donate a testicle. The payout is $35,000. So there we go. Nice little list.
The testicle, I could see doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I've got 2, and all I need is 1. So. Wait a minute, that was a good story. Back up.
Well, hold on a minute. There's a reason why I'm going forward. You calm yourself.
I got excited.
Here comes some news from Florida, the Sunshine State, where everything that happens there really matters. Not really. In fact, nobody really cares what happens in Florida. So far away, kind of smells funny. Full of old people, you know. But here's some news from Florida anyway.
Yes, a Florida man and woman busted for having sex in a parking lot. Mattany County deputies arrested April Newcomb. She's 40. Brandon Tynes, he's 20. After they were caught having sex against a pickup truck in a restaurant parking lot. And you can see she's a real looker.
She's a hooker.
Looker.
Okay, close.
The sight of a half-naked man thrusting into a woman against a parked truck in a Florida parking lot gave cops reasonable suspicion that sex was happening.
Huh.
The Mattany County Sheriff's Office busted the...
Hang on, it's the manatee. Let me correct you.
Manatee, whatever.
I'm kidding.
The Manatee County Sheriff's Office busted the fornicating duo April Newcomb, 42, and Brandon, 20, with their pants down after they were caught doing it in front of people who were going in and out of Brandon Pub Beef O'Brady's.
Bradenton. I'm from there. I mean, down in that area. I know some stuff about it. I'm trying to see if I know 'em.
Have you been to Beef O'Brady's?
I have not been to Beef O'Brady's.
Witness saw Newcomb performing oral sex on her partner, and when deputies got to the parking lot about 6 p.m., they heard Newcomb moaning and saw her legs wrapped around Tynes.
That still don't prove nothing.
In her defense, Newcomb told deputies she and Tynes were friends and having sex.
Well, now that's an admission.
The duo, who are arrested on lewd and lascivious behavior and exposure of sexual organs, charges during the alleged August 12th sex act. So there we go. This is the second publicized incident for Newcomb, who was arrested on child abuse charges in 2010 after a video showed the mother cheering on her teen daughter fighting another girl over a boy. In the video, Newcomb screams at her daughter to not fucking stop and punch her in the fucking body. The child abuse charge was later reduced to a misdemeanor, so says the smoking gun.
And where did she find that 20-year-old friend? I'm just curious.
Yeah, right? Man arrested for assault with deadly mashed potato.
Is this in Florida, though?
A 38-year-old Centrella, Washington man was arrested on charges of fourth-degree assault with mashed potatoes. The man was dining at a local restaurant when he reportedly attacked another patron by throwing mashed potatoes at him. When police responded to the incident, they booked and jailed the man for fourth-degree assault. The reason they sparked the incident is still unknown, but it is certainly must have been quite the offense to resort to potato assault.
Well, I tell you, I had some mashed potatoes today for lunch. I thought about assaulting them, too. It was at a buffet here in town, and they tasted nothing like potatoes. Something just screamed through me, but I just didn't listen.
Yeah, they looked like potatoes, but they didn't taste like
They weren't mashed.
Confucius say, only real news come from Florida. Wait, Confucius no say that. That's so stupid. Stupid.
A Naples woman steals cellmate's debit card number. Naples, Florida woman who is already in jail is facing new charges after admitting to deputies she stole her cellmate's debit card number. 25-year-old Crystal Stevens told deputies she stole a piece of paper belonging to her cellmate. On that piece of paper was her cellmate's debit card number and expiration date. Stevens then used the information to call a bail bondsman and bailed herself out of jail. According to the report, Stevens also... That's pretty smart.
That's very smart.
For Florida, that's pretty smart.
I agree. Naples. You gotta love that right there. I mean, that's thinking right there. You're stuck in jail. Nobody can bail you out, and your cellmate has a debit card.
According to the report, Stevens also used the card number to buy a plane ticket. In all, she charged more than $1,700 to the card. Her cellmate later noticed those charges after she was released from jail. Stevens is now charged with grand theft and fraud.
Wow, that's probably felonies right there, I'm guessing.
Here's a pretty interesting story from Dry Lake, California. Ivanpah, at least I pronounce that. Workers at the state-of-the-art solar plant in the Mojave Desert have a name for birds that fly through the plant's concentrated sun rays. They're called streamers. That's right, for smoke flumes that come from the birds that ignite in midair. Federal wildlife investigators who visited the Bright Source Energy plant last year and watched as birds burned and fell, reporting an average of one streamer every 2 minutes and urging California officials to halt the operator's application to build a still bigger version. So these birds are like
Flying
right through the solar fields out there in the Mojave Desert
and poof.
And lighting on fire. The deaths are alarming. It's hard to say whether it's the location of the technology, said Jerry George, Renewable Energy Director for the California chapter of the Audubon Society. The bird kills mark the latest incident in which the quest for clean energy sometimes has inadvertent environmental harm. So there's a picture of one of the birds that's actually dried up. The $2.2 billion plant, which launched in February, is at Ivanpah Draw Lake. near the California-Nevada border. You can see it when you're driving.
We're close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's just before, to us, it's just before we get to Prim.
Now, see, rednecks would love to shoot them at night in the dark. You know, it'd be kind of like skeet shooting or something. Pull! It glows
more than 300,000 mirrors, each the size of a garage door, reflect solar rays onto the boiler towers, each looming up to 40 stories high. The water inside is heated to produce steam, which turns turbines to generate enough electricity for 140,000 homes. Sun rays sent up by the field of mirrors are bright enough to dazzle pilots flying in and out of Las Vegas and Los Angeles. So, yeah, you can see
wow.
They are getting cooked.
Well, that's amazing, that water, you know, because they're probably transporting that water everywhere. Runoff and...
And in our final story, the man with the world's largest penis admits to wearing tight pants in public to shock people. I would. I mean, seriously.
I wouldn't wear none. I just...
you just walk with no pants at all?
I would just
You
walk
just
around.
let the Thor hammer hang?
That's right. If they arrested me, they just have to arrest me. I'd be like, this is the way God brought us in.
Jonah Falcon, haver of the largest record penis, was interviewed by Salon this week. Because I don't know gigantic penis, when you've got a huge dick, you don't really need to have done anything of note to score an interview. We first brought this story on Rock and Comedy Show a couple months ago.
I've never heard of it.
When he first talked about it, it's actually when he dies, it's actually going to go into the Smithsonian Institute or something like that. Anyway, it says you sometimes go out in public wearing very tight pants. He goes, I used to. Whenever I do it, it's to shock people. The last time I did it was a couple weeks ago. I was wearing a Union Jack top and Union Jack leggings. People were more drawn to the Union Jack before they realized there was a bulge going halfway down my leg. So why did you stop doing that as frequently? I guess I just got older and more mature. I'm also nowhere near as hot as I used to be when you're in your 20s and thin and you can have sex with anybody you like. You tend to show off now. I'm a little bit more selective than that. I don't remember how large he said.
Well, where is the official measurements? Good Lord.
Well, it's on
I compete.
Well, it's on the other. It's on the. I think it's here if we click on it. I remember it's something.
He says it's this big, but I mean, good Lord, I mean that big.
No,
to be drunk?
they in the original story it was actually pretty huge. Like I just don't remember. Anyway, see, the world's. I guess we can research it. We can Google it.
I'm curious. That looks like it's a little intimidating, though.
World's largest penis, ladies and gentlemen.
Research. That's him right there.
Yeah, that's him. So there he is, and let's see, 13 and a half inches hard is...
Well, I'm close. He's only 42. Wait a minute, it said he had 9 inches.
He's 9 inches, 13 and a half inches hard.
Oh, well,
So
okay.
there you go.
I thought I competed there for a minute. But
So anyway, he definitely holds the world record. Tomorrow, everybody, live, 5 o'clock, Rock and Comedy Show. Normally we're on at 3. Tomorrow we're on at 5. We're live at the... El Cortez outside for the 50th anniversary of the Beatles.
Yes.
For those of you that have not been paying attention, it was 50 years ago tomorrow that the Beatles played Las Vegas once and only once. And they're celebrating it tomorrow at the El Cortez with a block party and rooftop concert. Rock and Comedy Show is going to be hosting the main event down on the street. You can come and get your pictures with us on the Abbey Road crossing if you want. Bring some friends, have fun.
there might even be a bucket challenge down there. Who knows?
You never know. There might be a live. There's going to be live entertainment with Jefferson Montoya, James Sonor, Richard Cooper, Squeezebox Hero, and we've got the Balloon Master coming out. So join us. If you can't make it, listen live on Rock and Comedy Radio. It's going to be a big event, a lot of fun. Paul Casey's band is going to be hitting the roof at 7 and playing the concert up there. And the whole thing goes from 5 to 9.
And the world's second largest penis will be there.
Yeah, I will. And so that's happening. Coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, Rock and Comedy Radio, we have the Nerds and Beer podcast right here from Las Vegas, and a lot of fun stuff. What do you got coming up besides that you might be
Doing the ALS, that's going to be about it until, I actually hit the road and be traveling the country again, but I won't be back in Vegas as far as performing until December the 6th when we honor our wounded warriors. So that'd be kind of cool. We've got 215 Bronze
Haven't they
Star
suffered enough? Now you have to give them comedy.
Well, I put them through another hour of misery, and then we're going to give their kids presents. It works out, So, no, it's going to be an honor to be able to do a show for them and stuff like that, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I do want to wrap up the show today with letting people know what is going on. If you listen to the show on Wednesday, you know that there was a incident on the show between Darius and Lenny Windsor, and Lenny spent the remainder of his time before he had to go back to London today. Lenny took the rest of the time off of the Rock and Comedy Show, and he has decided to stay off of the Rock and Comedy Show. So when he comes back in November, he will be working on another radio show, one that I will not talk about, one that I will not promote. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't do anything to Lenny during this argument. It wasn't about me. It was about him and Darius. And I did everything I could to rectify the situation. I even apologized to Lenny. Lenny rejected my apology.
It's because you tried to rectify it.
Anyway, so he has chosen to be a co-host on
a different show.
On a different show with somebody that used to co-host, and she just left abruptly. And so it's sad because Lenny and I are really good friends. At least I thought that was. And his choice was not to come back to the Rock and Comedy Show, and that's I'm going to honor it. So there we go. I just wanted to let everybody know what was going on. And Thursday night, everybody, a brand new show over at the Sin City Theater after the comedy show. They're doing a tribute to Nirvana. The U2 band that just wrapped up there the last 4 weeks was fantastic. But this tribute band for Nirvana is almost spot on, that you're going to think you're actually watching Kurt Cobain on stage. So if you want to do that, Rock and Comedy Show has some tickets to give away if you want to join us for that. But other than that, that's going to do it for the Rock and Comedy Show, and we'll be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock live from the El Cortez downtown of Las Vegas.
I forgot that disco sucks. I ended up with nobody and I started feeling dumb. Maybe I should play the lead guitar and Pat should play the drums. Take me back to the shack